If you're the owner of a 2007 to 2014 F-150 and you're looking for more output out of your fog light area, well then the Morimoto XBs that we have here today will certainly be worth your consideration. Now this pair of DOT and SAE legal LED fog lights will pack a whopping 2,400 lumens total at a 5,500K color temperature, which is going to be that nice bright white and sure to increase your nighttime visibility or your poor weather visibility. Price point for the plug-and-play pair will land right in that mid $200 range, and the no-nonsense plug-and-play install will get a solid 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and at least 30 minutes or so to complete from start to finish, as we'll show you guys in a little bit. But jumping right into the XBs, guys, and what you're going to be looking at here is a factory replacement that is packing not only a bunch more firepower as far as your lighting output is concerned, but also a very cool dark smoked appearance thanks to the combination of the black housing working together with that clear polycarbonate lens. And that's gonna really vibe well with any aftermarket headlights you might have installed on the front end of your truck. Now, the extra lighting firepower comes in the form of the 3 Philips Luxeon T LEDs per light, which will pump out over 1,200 lumens per side. And that's of course gonna make for a grand total of 2,400 lumens total. Now these particular LEDs do feature that 5,500K color temp, which is primarily gonna be a bright white light, maybe the smallest hint of blue. And that should play nicely with trucks out there equipped with factory HIDs, or again, going back to the aftermarket headlights, a lot of which do pack a more modern LED, which is going to illuminate at a very similar color temperature, 55, 6,000K, somewhere in that range. And again, expect the Morimotos here to play nicely with those. Now the LEDs themselves are sealed in that housing like we talked about earlier, but tight enough to get an IP67 waterproof rating. Pretty stout overall, and I would say pretty much the standard in the auxiliary lighting world. But I do briefly want to go back to the construction or build here of the Morimotos because I feel like it's one of the strong points when going with a quality option like a Morimoto, for instance. The polycarbonate lens does have a UV coating baked in to prevent any fading or yellowing, and it does feel pretty strong, help protect against any rock chips or scratches off-road. We did mention the housing briefly, but I also want to mention the fact that you are getting an aluminum heat sink back here on the housing. That's going to be very nice. And again, it's just a subtle upgrade from maybe some of the more budget-friendly options you might also encounter here in the aftermarket. But now we want to touch on the installation as promised earlier. Again, guys, it does come with a factory-style connection that you will need to install prior to the install, but once you get that in place, it's just simply removing the stock fog lights and installing the Morimoto XBs in reverse order. And to give you a better idea of what that will look like, feel free to check out our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now.
Tools for this install: a Phillips head screwdriver, small extension, 8mm socket, and a ratchet. Hey guys, again, this is going to be a very simple install. First, I'm going to show you how to get your stock ones uninstalled so we can place our new ones in. Now, on the back side of your fog light, there are 3 bolts holding them in, 1 at the bottom and 2 up top. Grab your 8mm socket and undo those bolts so we could release our fog light. Now the 2 up top are a little bit hard to see. Still using that 8mm socket. Go ahead and get them undone as well. I'll do my best to show you on camera. Now once you have your bracket undone, unplug your fog light harness and pull the bracket on down. Now that we have our fog light bracket removed, we are going to be reusing it, so we do need to remove the fog light from it. At this time, grab your Phillips head screwdriver and undo the screw located on the back side. Once the screw is removed, pull up on the tab on the side of the bracket to release your fog light. Push on the back of the fog light. Now we can place our new fog light into our bracket. And push down to lock it into the tabs on the side. And with our new hardware provided by Morimoto, we can bolt everything down using the same screwdriver. And now to get our bracket back in, just repeat those steps in reverse. And with your 8mm socket, tighten down those bolts. And plug in your harness. And repeat those steps on the other side. And that's going to wrap it up for our review and install for the Morimoto XB LED projector headlights fitting your 07 to 14 F-150, excluding the Raptor. For more videos just like this, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.